guys, it's Sue here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the best makeup of 2018. Gosh, I can't believe this year's over yet. Time sure flies when you're getting older. So without further ado, let's get this long video started. And I'm going to go in the order of how we actually do our makeup. So for concealers, I have two amazing products I absolutely adore this year. The first one is the Etude House Big Cover Concealer Skin Fit Pro. And I have praised them non-stop ever since I started using them. So these concealers, not only are they affordable, but they do such a great job. They are on the thicker side, but they do give you a bit of that coverage, and you know, I have a lot of hyperpigmentations, a lot of acne. They lasted on my skin for a very good amount of time, and you can't go wrong with these. Another concealer that I absolutely adored this year is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear Concealer. This is more of a bougie product, but I also really enjoyed using this concealer. Like the Etude one, these are a bit thicker, but they provide real good coverage and they last a really good amount of time on your skin. Now, these are similar, but compared to the Etude House ones, I do feel like the Laura Mercier one, it does go on a little bit thinner and it does last a longer period of time on my skin. If you have a couple of bucks to invest, this is definitely worth looking into. Moving on to the base. So I have two products right here. The first one is the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion. Oh my gosh, guys, I fell in love with this cushion. It's like that summer romance movie where we just fell in love with each other at first sight. This is the perfect cushion for me to use in summer, to wear in the summer. So as you guys, okay, I'm sorry you guys, but this hair is not cooperating. It has high coverage, so I don't feel like I need to use another concealer. It sets perfectly to a matte, semi-matte finish, but what happens is that the formula basically, it kind of dries and kind of hardens itself on my skin so that it just creates this layer that will just last throughout the whole entire day, no matter how hot it is. This was indeed one of my favorite best cushions of all times for this year, and I actually dedicated a whole video on this cushion. Great product if you have oily skin, combination skin, you sweat a lot, and you live in the humid weather. This is the absolute best, I think, that I ever come across. Another base product is this Lancome Idole Ultra-Wear. I feel like I didn't mention this product as much as I mentioned the other products in my videos, but this summer, after I finished up this cushion, which I finished up in like a month, so yeah, that was one of the downsides of this product. It didn't have as much product in it. But anyways, moving along, after I was done with this, I tried this foundation out, and wow, guys, this for me had the most powder-esque finish. Very, very matte. And I felt like when I used this, I didn't need to use a powder. For me, this was even more long-lasting than this one. And it also had very buildable coverage for me. And I just remember falling in love with this one as well. I think if you have oily skin, you will really, really enjoy this. It goes on really, really thinly. Now, with that being said, this is not the foundation to go for if you're looking for a very, you know, beautiful textured skin. This does not give you that. Like I said, this does give you that dry finish. So this doesn't make your skin look the most beautiful, I guess. But in terms of like the longevity and how matte it is, this is definitely up there for me. Now for the powder, I think you guys can guess what products I bought for the powder, and yes, it is these two. First, I have the Edwin House Fix and Fix Powder Fixer, and this is the only product, I believe, that made it to last year best of 2017, and also this year. If you have oily skin, if you sweat a lot, if you wear summer humid and you just need your makeup to last and you're looking for an affordable powder that does the job, this is your baby to go. I freaking love this powder so much. It really did a great job in setting my makeup and holding everything in place, and it's so affordable as well. I remember this costs like less than 만원, like 10,000 won in Korea. So this is a gorgeous product. Now, when you do use this, it does look like you've powdered up your skin. It's not like an elegant powder like the Laura Mercier, but this powder is just there to set your makeup and to make it long-lasting throughout the humid, hot days. Just a side note, I know they came out with a compact, like a pressed powder version. I don't like that one as much as the loose powder. I do feel like that one does kind of get a little messy on my makeup and does kind of muck up my makeup a bit. Another powder that I absolutely love, stinkingly love this year is the Canmake I always forget the name of this powder, sorry. It's the Marshmallow Face Powder, I believe, and I have the shade in MO. Now this powder is one that makes your skin feel like a baby's bottom. It just feels super smooth. It really sets your makeup super well. So I absolutely love the heck out of this during the summer when it was really hot and humid. And what I liked about this one is that it's portable, right? So as opposed to this powder, I could carry this around with me anywhere and I could just fix up my makeup wherever I went, and it did the job really well. Now, two things I was a little bit iffy about, well, I wasn't iffy, but I wish they could, you know, do something about it, was that the puff, I don't believe you can purchase it separately, which sucks because I feel like this powder works best when you use this powder, and it gets dirty, especially when you're dotting it over your sweaty, oily face. That's not very hygienic, is it? So I wish they did sell this separately. And also this powder does come with a color, so there are only 3 shades and none of the shades match my skin perfectly. The MO is the closest one, but I feel like this one is a tad bit darker for my foundation color. But other than that, if you just need something to make your makeup look fresh again throughout the day, I absolutely freaking highly recommend this. Moving on to the brows, I think you guys knew I was gonna mention this. This is the Benefit Brow Cream Gel Brow Color with Brush. Wow, I have passed the point of no return with this eyebrow. I can no longer go back to any other eyebrow product after using this Ka-Brow one. It is so easy to use for me, and yet it kind of gives you that defined bold eyebrow look, and it has an amazing longevity. So I sweat a lot, guys, as you guys know. So this stayed on my brows. This one with the Precisely My Brow Pencil, they stay and they last for the whole day. I love it. It comes with a brush, so it's really handy. And this brush is really easy to use, so I felt like you didn't really need to be very skilled at makeup to use this. And the brush really helped me blend it out at the inner or the front parts of my eyebrows. So this was just a dream in a bottle. I don't think I'll be replacing this product any soon, not even in 2019. Wow, that sounds so weird to say. For the eyeshadow palettes, I indeed have something that may seem a little generic, I guess, and it is the Nature Republic Pro Touch Color Master Shadow Palette. Surprise, surprise. It is actually a surprise because my first impression of them were horrid. I did not like them at all. I thought, who would use these tiny palettes? I mean, the size of each pan is like smaller than a penny. They released 2 of them. This one came out earlier this year, and then this one was out already. You can get away with so many looks with these palettes, whether it is the warm, cool, natural daily look to very smoky ass. Obviously, you have the more brighter, very springy, colorful one here. And then this is more of your kind of daily palette, I guess. You have a lot of browns, pinks, neutrals. The one thing I didn't like about this palette was that I felt like the shimmers and the glitters weren't that great. Other than that, these were just my palettes to go. If I didn't know what look I wanted to do, or if I was feeling too lazy, these palettes were the ones that I did reach for, and I am super happy with them. For the mascara, I think you guys also saw this coming. This is the Etude House Dual Wide Eyes Mascara in brown and black. You guys probably saw this tons of times on my Chanel, my videos, my Get Ready With Me's, my makeup videos. This is my favorite mascara that I tried out this year. First of all, it's affordable. What I also liked about this is that I really liked the wand on this mascara. It was just like the perfect fit for my eyelashes, and the wand isn't too big and it's not too small, and like the bristles on the wand wasn't too like dense, it wasn't too compact, nor was it like too empty, if you guys know what I mean. And I also like the tension, that kind of bounciness the wand and the mascara itself has as you brush it against your eyelashes. And then what I also really liked was that it had this mini brush the other side for your lower lash line or the lower lashes. It just gave me the right amount of volume to my eyelashes without making it look like spider legs. It didn't clump my eyelashes, it didn't get messy, so I absolutely love this mascara. Another product that I absolutely love this year is the Benefit Hoola Light. And I know you guys are probably rolling your eyes and yawning and being like, dude, that product came out ages ago. And I know, guys, but I only started using this, I think, this year, so I am a little late on the train, on the Hoola Light train. But I just fell in love with this product because you can do anything, everything with this light. You can contour, obviously contour, you can contour your nose, you can use this as your eyeshadow base, you can use this as like a bronzer, you can use this to fill in your hairline. So I just felt like this does everything. This is like the Mary Poppins of the makeup, if you will. And also what I really liked was that the shade itself isn't too warm. So I feel like it does have a little bit of that yellow kind of warm undertone, but it wasn't too obvious. So I feel like this is good to go. You can use this all year round. The last category are the lips. And first I have the Canmake Rouge Gone Zero No. 8 Beige Freeze. You guys have probably seen me talk about this a ton of time on my videos. I think this was the perfect nude lipstick for me to use this whole year. It is a bit on the warmer side, but nonetheless, I thought this is a beautiful, beautiful color. And what I really loved about this lipstick is the formula. This is very, very light, very velvety, very airy, weightless. It doesn't drag across your lips and it doesn't emphasize any dry patches. So it just felt really creamy but also weightless. And it does give you a matte finish, but it's the perfect amount. It just feels very comfortable on your lips and it doesn't really feel like you have anything on when you put this on. So yeah, I think this was a nude color that I just reached out a ton of times. For me, I did use it mostly as like a base color that I would layer more kind of vivid, stronger, vibrant colors on top, and it just worked perfectly. Everything blended in really well with this color. Last but not least, I have these Etude House Matte Chic Lip Lacquers, and yes, I do mean the whole line. I think I did fall in love with the whole set. Like, you always had a color that you could use at a certain season. So you have your spring, summers, autumn, and like winter. There was always a color that I could use, and the formula wasn't too overly drying, especially considering that they're like lip lacquers, they're like liquid lipsticks. I didn't find them to be too intimidating. You could blend them out really well. The formula did carry a certain level of oiliness to it, so it didn't make your lips like too drying throughout the day. So I just really want to give them a whole shout out. Some of my favorite colors is of course the 피치 못할 베이지 or the peach beige. 생각보다 자주 very berry plum. I love these two. And 오늘도 Wendy Brown. Like, Wendy Brown is a beautiful color to wear in the autumn. And yeah, that's why I decided to go ahead and show you guys these beautiful products. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of products to share with you guys, but I felt like I went through them like a breeze. Time sure flies when you're also having fun, eh? Make sure to stay tuned for the best skincare of 2018. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. Ciao!